Welcome to Project SS Timber Queen. Join me and my crew as we restore my $1 wood houseboat from its dilapidated state to its former glory. The whole goal of this project is to hunt ducks on the mighty Mississippi River come this fall. Forced to work on a shoestring budget with a limited time scale, more often than not, we're left with more questions than answers. This won't be easy, but I think we're up to task. Stay tuned as we do everything in our power to get this boat floating and on the river by September 1st.
That hole in the keel. If you know anything about boats, that's something that might kill you on the Mississippi River.
If you were a store, which store would you be? Yeah.
Oh, probably a Walmart.
No, I'd be a Walmart.
Oh, it's fine.
All right, continuing on with the sanding. How's it going, Zach?
It's hot, it's muggy, and
Went through all the work, all the sweat, the tears. Back to the sanding.
Wow, that actually came off really clean, man. Chief's still happy.
All right, happy dog.
What's going on, folks? Jordan from Ducking Chronicles. We're out here on the boat getting ready for waterfowl season. It is a, what would we call this? A working environment?
Sure, working environment. We'll go with that.
Yeah. So I got Hunter,
Hi.
the king of the cans, and Zachary Conrad, the young Padawan.
hi.
Still learning his first day. Was that something we're saying earlier? I can't remember. But anyways, we're excited to be on the boat again today. Can't push buttons and walk. We got to work in here as well. We got some boards, kill boards, remember from last time, in the belly of the well, bottom of the boat. We got to run to Menards and get this beast of a boat ready. See behind me,
Waterfowl
we got a
season.
giant hole in the keel. If you know anything about boats, that's something that might kill you on the Mississippi River. So we got to get this. We got to get this fixed ASAP. We're running out of time. Every 48-hour trip here on the weekends, we find out there's more stuff and more stuff we keep adding to our list to get done. So we got this. We got stuff on the inside of the boat. We got to get going. So we're going to Menards. Here we go.
There's more stuff that's wrong.
So we got the whole crew, the boat crew. We got to come up with a better name than that. The boat crew. The Big Woody crew. The timber queens.
The Timber Queens.
The timber queens.
No, it's like the Timber King and his queens.
The timber. All right, we got to get to the store. Let's go.
Where are we at?
Menards, my favorite store.
Why is it your favorite store?
I actually used to work at a Menards.
I'm not surprised.
Why does that not surprise you?
You just look like a Menards kind of guy.
I worked at Ace too, but Menards is better.
Not a
Kinda.
fan.
If you were a store, which store would you be?
A store?
Yeah.
Oh, probably a Walmart.
No, I'd be a Walmart. $40 worth of chicken nugget from Chick-fil-A here.
You pick up that big bag of concrete.
Yeah. I can. It's not that bad. It's 60 pounds.
Ladies, he's single.
Find it pretty interesting that Zach doesn't stand up and help once the women are gone.
Yeah, isn't that funny how that works?
All right. Hunter's over here lighting the whole cabin on fire. But we got a wasp problem like you wouldn't believe. Do you think this stuff's flammable? Don't get it on the lantern.
It sure is flammable. There's one up here.
Okay. Hey, let's get this lantern out of here, Hunter.
See ya.
You missed.
We got him.
There's one on
Is there
that one.
anything on it?
Yeah, there's one on it. You definitely got me. Oh, there's a bunch on that big one too. There's two on that one, and then the big set over there.
I don't see any on the big one. There's one on that one.
Oh, it's flying. Oh, never mind. Dude, you got all over my, all over me. Is this stuff bad for people? Like,
I'm sure it is.
oh,
There's no way it's good.
okay, let's keep this going.
Here's one right here.
And there's a wasp in it. This burns my face.
You're hiding behind me.
I'm just getting out of here. What are you talking about? Hiding. Why am I leading the way? Here's one with a bunch. Okay. I guess we got to trade spots. No. You see it?
Yeah.
Did it fall?
Yep. Shiny.
There's one. You see the one on the ground? Go step on that one on the ground. You see him walking away? No, way up there. There's one walking away. Go step on those mother truckers.
I don't have shoes on.
Why are you out here without shoes? Get out of the way. Let me go kill these guys. Oh, crap.
Is there more?
Walking around with holy socks out in the rain.
That's why I'm a Walmart.
See the big nest behind it, too?
Yeah.
The thing is, they hide like on the back side of them. Well, we can sleep in peace now, knowing that we won't get stung to death tomorrow working on the boat. Let's go check on Hunter. Feel nice and safe in here?
Yeah. I didn't know there was a problem. I
There was.
didn't know there was a problem. Man, you got stuff all over your arms,
Oh.
your shoulders.
Yeah, I got sprayed.
Home sweet home, back to the boat for another sweet weekend of working, grinding away, and getting things done ready for season. Super excited for what we got in store. Yeah, we get to work. We got a lot of fun stuff to do. Maybe not so fun too, but here we go. A lot of stuff in store and that needs to get done. We got a limited time span. Today's goals. Well, let me show you what we got going. So a few of today's goals, we gotta seal this up so no more water leaks through here. This is where I pulled off all out front. Got all the screw holes. You can see where it's collecting water still. So all that's got to be sealed up. We got 2-part epoxy for that. Me and Hunter are gonna get in the bottom of the boat here. We got to work on the stringers and some of that rotten wood, replacing that, getting her good to go. Zach, you're gonna be finishing the back deck.
Yep, got the temple built. Just got to get it cut, screwed down.
Right.
Finished
Easy.
up from last time.
Easy money from there, right?
Hopefully.
There's Chief, the boat mascot. How you doing, buddy? All right, sit back here. And here's another big project for today. The kill board. It's just full of rotten wood. We pull out a lot of it, but we gotta get all that rotten wood out. We gotta put some wood hardener on it and case it up around, shore it up, scab it together, so we're good to go.
All right, weekend number 3, right?
And the water.
That's right.
How is the thought on where the boat's at as far as everything's gonna happen successfully?
Oh, it'll happen successfully, but I think we still got a lot of work left.
But last time, okay, what was it? We said like a morale. What's the morale level?
Pretty high.
The morning of weekend 3.
Pretty high because I'm eating a burrito and it rained on us last night and it was like awesome.
So like we gotta get a 1 out of 10 here.
7.
7.
I'm at like a 9. I'm just confident this thing's going in the water this year.
Right.
So there's a lot of work though.
I'm actually with Zach. It's kind of funny how like at the end of this, we're at the same spot as the end of the second weekend, and like we're all like kind of mediocre and low, and I'm a solid 8. So I'm ready to get things done, and it's gonna happen. Shame on you, naysayers. I see how this is gonna go. You're gonna jump right into the pocket.
All right, so I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. Just hold on, because it's all gonna come together and make sense with what we're doing. This story that I'm gonna tell you though is about when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, one summer I trained for a race. Trained, work hard. It kind of reminds me of this boat project we're doing. We have an end goal and a race against time, and we're working all summer to get everything we need done for this race. So anyways, I was running all summer, and I was running with my sisters, and it comes to the end of the summer, and we get in this argument, this drawn out argument about who was gonna win the race. And so, you know, we're arguing back and forth. So we go talk to my dad. I think I was in like 4th grade, and she was 5 years older than me. I knew in my heart, in my mind, as a 5th grader, that I was going to win this race. And so we asked my dad who he thought was going to win the race, and I could not wait for him to tell my sister that I was right, that I was going to win that race. So he said my older sister. He thought my older sister was going to win the race. It was one of my youngest memories of just being enraged with anger that he thought my sister was going to beat me in this race. So he's the naysayer in this, just like all the naysayer comments I've got on this boat project. How's it going, Zach?
It's going.
Getting the wood.
Last deck board.
Got down to the last deck board, so it's coming along, one piece at a time. So we'll keep it churning. All right, so we're taking that board, the last deck board right here. We got to get that patched in right here over the decking. I set off on that race with that anger in my belly that I was going to prove them all wrong. I was going to prove my sisters wrong. I was going to prove my dad wrong. And we got off to the race. And I picked up on this group of high school kids and just followed them with all I could, running a pace that I had never ran before, kind of like the breakneck pace that we're going after this whole boat project. Anyways, again, the naysayers hit. I could hear these high school kids in front of me cracking jokes about how bad they must be if this 4th grade kid was keeping up with them. And that just kept lighting that fire under me. And I kept churning and kept running as hard as I could until I got towards the end of the race.
What up?
What up? There's Hunter. Always something going on. So I got to a certain point in the race, and I could not go any further. I was doubled over with cramps and pain in my stomach, and I'm like, oh, I just can't do it. And so I stopped, man. I stopped for like a minute or two. Here comes along this guy. His name was Joe Bone or something like that. Anyways, he comes around the corner. He's like, the finish line's just around the corner. Keep running. I tried to follow him. It was him and his son. So we round that corner, and right there, that whole time I didn't know it, there was the finish line. So you guys, that's the guys that have all the faith, all the great comments about the project, giving like a positive comment. You know, that is motivation as well. So, and Joe Bone told his son to sprint towards the finish line. I tried to keep up with him with everything I had. My side screaming, my stomach screaming, and I crossed that finish line and just started puking everywhere. I puked like 3 or 4 times, dry heaving. Oh man, it was rough. But I ended up beating my sisters. I can't remember what the time, like 7-8 minutes, something like that. And I don't know. I was definitely proud of myself for, you know, fighting through the naysayers. And again, my dad was probably just trying to give me motivation. And then, you know, those kids, it just goes to prove any comment, whether it's negative or positive or any statement, you can use to your benefit. So we're going to, whatever you guys say, I appreciate the positive comes. Naysayers, I'm going to prove you wrong. We're going to get this boat in the water and have an awesome duck season. The moment of truth, the last board going in. Like a jigsaw puzzle. Oh, it's not gonna work.
It's gonna work.
You should lean it from this way.
extend it all the way up right here.
Then you get it clearly. So close.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was back in the back, way up to the transom cleaning, and I thought it was going to be better back there. It's not. It's just as full of junk as it is up here, but the better part is it's dry. So I think it's stuff that's been there for a long time. And I'm cleaning it up. That way when we put it in the water, it doesn't all get wet and then soak into all the boards. As you can see, sweaty.
Right. So it's fine. There's just junk in there.
Yeah, it's almost level with the stringers. So it's 4 inches deep of trash.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She's almost there.
Getting there. Last piece was oversized. Right, Zach?
Yeah, I failed.
He's down to 16 days on the boat. All right, so Zach just informed us that he's not going to be able to come the next weekend we work on the boat. I thought we were in this together.
You know we are, but
Yeah, he's bailing on us for, I don't know, what was it?
Do volunteer at Walmart?
so
Yeah, likely story. So, anyways, so we decided that we're docking him for every day he misses. He is docked 4 days he gets to hunt on the boat. We had 20 days of trips planned.
4 days.
We had 20 days.
Okay.
20 days of trips planned. So since he's missing 3 the next weekend we come up, he's down to 17. How do you feel about that?
You know, it's a little disappointing, but I deserve it.
Yeah.
I deserve it. Yeah.
How do you feel about that wasp looking for its nest that we destroyed?
Well, he won't find it.
So, anyways, and now he just informed us that he failed on the back deck. So, we're docking him again. 16 days left on the boat.
Okay.
You think by the end of the project you'll have any days left?
No, I think I'll owe you days.
Have to take me hunting somewhere. Dude, you should have seen the look on his face. Michigan safety glasses. We need a term for when we're restricting Zach's number of days, like Padawan's punishment. I can't think of a term though.
The Padawan's punishment's not bad. What else we got here? I think the Padawan punishment is kind of the play, honestly.
It's like child abuse though. All right. Either makes it in or Padawan's punishment is going to 15 days. Oh no, it doesn't fit.
No. Gotta cut that right there.
You don't think if we stamp harder?
No.
Maybe if you squint your eyes again.
I'm losing days. Does that mean if I just stop working, I won't lose days anymore?
No, that's those automatic 0 then. All right, I got some work to do too, so we're gonna get going. All right, so on to the next project. I gotta cut this board to fit and scab over this hole. So it ain't pretty, ain't perfect, and we're actually gonna fill the hole with concrete. You're not a duck hunter. Or what is this, a boat builder? Unless you're gonna do crazy scab jobs like this, patching the boat together. So we're doing what we gotta do with the time we gotta do and the knowledge and equipment. I know it's not the right way, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. All right, I came down here to check on Hunter. He's been in the bilge, cleaning it away, man. It actually looks way better in here. It looks so clean on the floor, which is awesome. And we can't say so much for everything that's going on up top of the boat, but things are looking good down here, aren't they?
Yeah, they're looking a lot better than they were. I mean, it's still bad. but still pretty dirty. Every time I do anything, I look back around and there's more garbage, but it's looking better than it was.
Right. So we're heading in the right direction. So we were going to work on this project together, but I just got so much crap up top to get done that I'm going to let you tackle this by yourself. So here's the stringer that was giving you fits last weekend. And by fits, it was demoralizing you. So there it is, making more mess for you. But yeah, we're going to rip that out, and the plan is to take some boards, pinch it between the bolts going, or sandwich the bolts that are going down to the keel, and have it connected to the inside of the boat the way it should be. That way our boat doesn't break in half when the winds of November come early.
Yep. So this guy here needs replaced. This is just like a cross. I don't know if you guys can see. There's another one here. This is what tie the two stringers to each other. And then this stringer here is the one we're going to sandwich with 2 more boards on either side, because it looks pretty rough up on that end. So, and then this is actually the stringer that you can see that like this planking board has pulled away because the screws have failed into this. So we'll put 2 boards here, and then we'll be able to screw the nose boards back up to the new boards.
All right. So what's your timeline here on this?
It's noon 15 now. I'd say probably 2 or 3 hours. I'll have this thing done.
Okay. Good deal, man. I will leave you to it. I'm getting to topside, and we got our own nightmares list of tasks to complete. So, well, how you feeling? What are we at? What on the 1 to 10 morale?
7 or 8.
7 or 8. So you're up. No, you're up from this morning.
Yeah,
so.
I was at 7 this morning. I'm 7 or 8.
Yeah. Me and Zach both are down because of the stuff we're working on is just like falling apart. So yeah, glad one of us is doing well. So we're gonna keep on going. All right, time for an update. We've been sanding and scraping, and just when I think we're never going to have to dirty this thing up again, and I mean, it's a mess. So we're getting it all prepped for sealing the deck, and we figured we might as well get all this stuff off before we seal it, and then we'll be able to scrape it, sand it, seal it, and then start painting it the next weekend. So, we're just always going to be chasing this thing until it's time to hunt. And not everything's going to get done. But we got to get the important things done so that it floats, it moves under its own power, and we have a place to stay and hunt. So, we're trying to keep morale high as we work our butts off in like 80-degree heat. So I really don't have too much more to say. It's just, you gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going. All right, well, if you can't tell, I'm down in the belly of the well. I'm checking on the King of the Can, Hunter, his progress down here. So, there it is. Let's take a look. There we go. All right, so looks like we got some 4x4s and some cutting and splicing and all that. So,
yeah, so we got the put my flashlight down. Got the 2 4x4s here holding up this stringer. So the only thing left to do to complete this part of the project is to go from the outside and actually run some screws from the whole boards into each one of these. So that way it'll tie it all together for sure. But these have a bolt running through them in a couple spots that tie this board and it bolts them all together. I did something similar over here, just shorter ones, because the bottom part of this stringer was kind of getting rough. It wasn't bad, but we had leftover boards, so figured while I was here, might as well put them in.
did you use our bolts for the keel?
What, these ones?
Mm-hmm. No, these right here on the board.
Yeah, they're going down.
But that's to the keel, right?
No, so there's a bolt. After I got all the wood cleared out of here, these are going down to the keel, but they're pretty much rusted through. So no matter what we do, they're useless. It's almost like it's bad.
Yeah.
But after looking at it, actually underneath of this is a bolt that goes to the keel. And then right here are 2 main bolts that go down to the keel, along with ones on either side.
So we're fine.
Yeah, so I think we're fine. I mean, is it preferable? Probably not.
Is it fine?
Yeah, is it fine? Yeah, because these go down and their heads are covered by another board the way they constructed it, so there's just no way to tie into them. But we have both stringers tied together with these boards, so the boat won't want to do any of this too bad. And then, like I said, once we get all of these boards screwed into these, we're done with this project.
Nice.
Checking one off the list finally, eh?
Finally, yeah. What time is it? You told me a 3-hour.
It's 4 o'clock, and I started it at what? 12:15.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Ran into some issues, but here we are.
So are those the bolts that we had planned to use for the keel, though? Connecting that board?
No, so these are they're like 5-inch long bolts, so they're lagging these to these.
Right. I thought that those lags were what we're using for the board on the outside for the keel.
We have more.
Oh, okay.
We have more, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. I misunderstood. Yeah, we have a whole nother bag of those.
Okay.
So we bought extras, that way I could. But yeah, these are all going straight down, tying all this together. These are tying everything together here, and I put those 2 just to try to sandwich them. I was going to try to run a lag bolt, or like a carriage bolt through the middle, but there was just no way to make it line up properly. So here we are.
All right, we can put her in the water now.
Ready to go.
Don't mind all the holes we can see behind you and around and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep. It's all right. That's what next week's for. All right, continuing on with the sanding. How's it going, Zach?
It's going.
Morale super high.
It's hot, it's muggy, and it's taking forever. So,
a lot of work.
Yeah.
So just when we think we get one step forward, we got one more step back. But we're turning along. We got to get all this scraped, sanded, holes patched. Oh, and one more step in the right direction. And at the same time, it feels like one step in the wrong direction every time we go to. So we'll keep at it, though. We're going to keep at it and get her done. Here's a little update of inside the cabin area. This is where I was sleeping last night, and Hunter had a cot there, and Zach was up here in the pilot house. Hunter's right now, he's down in the bilge, shoring up that board still. So trying to keep morale high even through all the work, all the sweat, the tears. Back to the sanding. You told me last time that it was all downhill from here.
that was before we figured out the deck was leaking.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's downhill from here.
I think the optimist and pessimist roller switching.
Yeah, well, that's because he's in the shade, and
Yeah.
we're literally like getting torched out here. I think I'm already sunburned.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It must be nice.
He looks like he has a goatee. He looks like a Frenchman or something.
You have a baguette?
Alrighty, well, endless work to be done. So here's the next patch we're doing right here. Zach's been working on that. Cut that all out. Kind of interesting to look down into the boat. Kind of interesting to look down in the boat and see what it looked like back in the day. Still good bones on this stuff, so that's great. But we're gonna patch that up. Got Hunter out of the hole, and he's over here. He was sanding until I told him to stop so I could film. Paint, dust everywhere.
Yep.
Did you miss the hole yet?
Nope.
Oh, so yeah, we're keeping going. And more mess over here, getting all this ready for painting, caulking, sealing, all that good stuff. And every time we do something,
it feels like we're pushing everything further down the road instead of being able to get done right away. So kind of is what it is what it is. We're gonna keep busting it. We got about an hour and a half before cutoff time for tonight to do the podcast, so stay tuned, we'll get after it. All right, so a pretty major leak issue that we have here is this window, and you can see the rotten wood. So we gotta fix it. We can't leave it. There's just one thing after another we gotta keep fixing.
We gonna check anything off today?
No. Our mental sanity, that's about it.
That's gone.
So Chief's still happy.
Oh yeah, happy dog.
Happy dog, he loves hanging out. So there it goes. I don't even know if you have to use this, pull the screw. Yeah, just pull it off there. Wow, that actually came off really clean, man. So yeah, we'll just put a board in there for now. If we have time in the future, we'll either put a piece of plexiglass or put this thing back in there, or get something similar. Where does the rot stop?
Probably about a foot down that way.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, but it shouldn't be too bad to put another board in there, right?
It should be pretty easy. One big square chunk right there and call her a day.
Maybe two. Boat Marina life. A quick garden hose shower.
I'm waiting my turn.
Why don't you just jump in there with them?
Yeah, it's enough stream for both of us.
Come on, Chief, let's go home. Alrighty, folks, well, we're pooped. It's the night of the first day of this weekend. Got the whole crew in here. We're just chilling, having a good time. We just got done with the Duck Gun podcast. Check it out. One of the biggest, best in the duck hunting industry. Go through the whole update and some other stuff too. So definitely want to check that out. We're going to get some shut-eye. Stay tuned. We'll have more boat content coming your way. We'll see you on the next one. Let's go.